more about freedom, not so much security, and then maybe they do intertwine because freedom in my mental space, you know, I felt that I was safest in my own freedom. So my journey of freedom, it always starts with money. So in the summertime, uh, my family would travel up north. So my mother had six sisters, and four of them had property up north, and so they would alternate who would spend the summer up there, and the kids would spend the summer up there with the relatives. So it always started with money. With the parents, it was always, make sure we have enough money to travel. My mom was very frugal with the dollar. Gas was probably the only thing that she wanted to spend money on, that and groceries. Stopping to eat, we did not do. She packed lunches. She would make like cold cut sandwiches. She would fry chicken, and off up north we would go. This corner is the corner that I dislike the most about the whole up north experience, because once we got up north, we had to clean the cabin, get everything running, make sure the water was running, just the whole cleaning experience was yuck. So yeah, let's just let's throw the broom away. But I had to participate. Also, another part was the planting of the flowers to make the home lived in. And my mother loved petunias, and those were the most stinky flowers. To this day, I hate petunias. So this is the corner that I dislike the most. And then, making sure that the dog was fed, taking him out for his walks to make sure he wasn't bit by a snake or anything like that. So this is the corner of getting there and getting set up that I just really didn't enjoy. The pine cone could also represent a part of it that I didn't like, because there were leaves that had accumulated over the winter, and so cleaning up the yard so everyone could enjoy the yard for the summer was another part. So then we have the shuffleboard. And the shuffleboard was a sense of freedom, because the adults would be occupied on the shuffleboard, and the kids could run off and just get lost in the forest. There was a skating rink up there. We could do that. But the part of the journey that is closest to me is the lake. I loved everything about the lake. My parents built this gorgeous dock where we could just go down on the dock and lay out, and as you looked at the sky, it made you feel that there was a movement that just had no boundaries. As you could hear the water rolling up against the shore, the smell of the fish that, populated the lake. But this and roller skating was probably my most rewarding part of the journey of being up north. The water, closest to the water.